Chapter 2. Ma makes the most delicious dal in the world, and my father has eaten 2 bowls of it. I might make the best tea and pakoras, but your ma is the greatest at everything else, he says, and sighs in contentment. Ma blushes whenever Baba praises her cooking. Ma's potatoes melt in your mouth too, and I've saved a few for the last bite of my meal. Sanjay's right hand hovers over my plate and I slap it away. Minnie Meow won't even give me a potato, he says dramatically. Ma, I complain. Tell him to stop calling me that. I'm not 5 anymore. But I can't help giggling and give him the bite anyway. I've never been able to resist his goofy ways. We're seated on the floor in the center of our living space. Curtains separate this from our parents' sleeping area, and Sanjay and I sleep up in a small loft. Never-ending sounds of honking horns and smells of cooking food and the citronella that keeps away mosquitoes fill the air in our home. Something happened today in the water line. There was another fight, my father tells us. Baba runs a tea shop named Jai Ho, which means victory. It's where everybody in our neighborhood hangs out, so he hears everything that goes on. Sanjay and I exchange a look because we know a little too well what Baba is talking about. We don't mention it because our father also believed in the proverb illustrated by the 3 monkeys, one with his hands over his eyes, the second with them over his ears, and the third covering his mouth, symbolizing see no evil, hear no evil, and say no evil. Ma kisses her Ganesh locket. I hope no one was hurt. The water pressure is too low already, Baba says. Someone said that they might have to order a water tanker. That usually doesn't happen until May. Ma looks worried. Buying water means money. Money that we don't have. Then she pulls a flyer from her bag. This was on the bulletin board at the clinic. Baba's sitting back in his worn-out wicker chair, but now he straightens up alert. Why were you at the clinic? That's not important, she says. Yes, it is, Sanjay and I say together. My stomach hurt, Ma says, so I went to see the new doctor, but the line was too long, so I couldn't wait. I had noticed that Ma didn't seem to have much of an appetite lately. It's probably nothing. A little bug, probably. Like last year, remember the doctor said that we should always boil our water, she says. We almost always do, Sanjay says. Are you feeling better? I feel tired, but I'm okay. Now forget about me. I'm glad I went because otherwise I might not have heard about the computer class, says Ma. What? Computer class? My eyes are wide. The small room suddenly feels spacious. It's as if the word computer, spoken aloud, has magically created windows in the walls where none existed. Baba, who is usually a quiet listener, has so many questions. Who is running the class? Where will it be held and when? Who decides who will get in? What will they teach? Then Sanjay asks the important question. Ma, how much does it cost? The room shrinks down to size again. Money. It rules everything. I don't know, says Ma, but before leaving for work tomorrow, I will go back and find out. Ma works hard. Every day she cooks and cleans, not only for our family, but also for a family that lives in one of the expensive high-rise buildings not too far from where we live. One of my friends said her son learned computers right after school and got a job in a big office. Ma tousles Sanjay's hair. Maybe our Sanjay could get a job like that. It will be Minnie, Sanjay says. She's the smart one. She's always first in her class, plus I've got a job already. Perhaps you both will, says Ma. Sanjay is downcast whenever Ma dreams of him getting another job. She doesn't believe in his chef dream, like me. I wish she did. You will be a star chef on TV with your own show, Sanjay, I say, and I'll be in the audience and clap the loudest. They'll name dishes after you. Sanjay's Bindi Masala. Baba laughs affectionately at me. Minnie in her dreams, he says. Ma jumps up, a big smile on her face. I almost forgot. I have a surprise. Pinky gave me a mango, an Alfonso mango. Those are so expensive, I say. Yes, they are, says Ma, and the season has barely started. Ma takes the mango out of her cloth bag and places it on a plate. It isn't overripe. It doesn't have the black or brown spots. It's golden yellow with streaks of red, firm to the touch and perfectly ripe, shaped like a kidney. The mango gleams. Three pairs of eyes turn toward Ma. We need to know more. Ma giggles like a schoolgirl. Her smile lifts her cheekbones. Pinky's hair was all in tangles, and it hurt too much when her mother tried to comb it, so I offered to help. Pinky is the daughter of the family Ma works for, and she's about my age. I imagine Ma's gentle hand combing through Pinky's hair and braiding it like she does mine. And for that, she gave you an Alfonso mango? Sanjay says. Mama laughs. You didn't hear how loud Pinky was yelling at her mom. Anita ma'am said Pinky was giving her a headache. Ma cuts the juicy fruit into four portions. I notice Ma's portion is smaller than the others, as Sanjay's is just a bit bigger than mine. Ma, Sanjay says, you should comb Pinky's hair every day through the mango season. I would do it any time, Ma says. Pinky is a sweet girl. Anita ma'am's always been good to us, even paying Minnie's school fees this year. I stop mid-bite. You never told me that, I say. I didn't. It was back in September when I needed to send some money to your grandmother and was worried about being able to pay your fees. She offered. I wrestle with this knowledge. What would we have done if Ma's boss hadn't offered? Would I have been sent to the free government-run school instead of my current school, which is run by an educational charity? How could Ma not tell me something this important? It's troubling to think that my future was in the hands of someone else, and I didn't even know.